Welcome to St. Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm Britt Hume. The Democratic presidential race in New Hampshire is now clearly Barack Obama's to lose. The Fox News Opinion Dynamics poll out today shows Obama leading Hillary Clinton 32-28 in New Hampshire, a notably smaller lead than in other polls. John Edwards has 18%, Bill Richardson 6%. That sends the Real Clear Politics average of major polls to 36.9% for Obama to 29.1% for Clinton. Edwards again at 18.8 to be exact. So how is Senator Clinton, who had hoped to make herself the inevitable choice, dealing with Obama's surge to the top? There was an emotional moment today when she acknowledged the race does get to her personally. Correspondent Major Garrett has the story.
Thank you. I'll need your help tomorrow.
Hillary Clinton began the day on an even keel, but let her emotions flow when at the end of a lengthy question and answer session with undecided voters was asked how she keeps up such a grueling pace.
It's not easy. It's not easy. And I couldn't do it if I just didn't, passionately believe it was the right thing to do. I have so many opportunities from this country. I just don't want to see us fall backwards. So.
In an interview later with Fox, Clinton, who is running second in New Hampshire and facing the prospect of yet another unsettling defeat, said emotion equals passion and should not be interpreted as weakness.
We have gone through years of male political figures who have done everything from cry to scream, who have been our presidents. We have had all kinds of pictures and stories. And I am who I am. I think people have followed me and watched me. They know that I am cool under fire. They know that I am tough. They know that I can make decisions. But I also want them to know I'm a real person.
John Edwards, running a distant third here, did not call Clinton soft, but said campaigns shouldn't break candidates down.
What we need in a commander-in-chief is strength and resolve. And presidential campaigns are tough business, but being president of the United States is also very tough business.
Clinton drew a small crowd in Dover, a sign that energy may be drifting away from her in the campaign's final day. With intensifying speculation about a shakeup at the top of her once inevitable campaign, Clinton told Fox it was her intention to press on, even if she loses in what was long thought to be her firewall state.
I've always intended to be in it for the long run. That was always what I planned. That's why I have a national campaign. I have offices and staff in the February 5th states.
Barack Obama, clearly leading in the polls here, again ridiculed Clinton's assertion that he peddles false hopes, saying hope has driven great American accomplishments such as the civil rights movement.
Dr. King standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. This dream thing, it's a false hope. We can't expect equality. False hopes.
Clinton told Fox this in response.
Dr. King's dream began to be realized when President Lyndon Johnson passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964, when he was able to get through Congress something that President Kennedy was hopeful to do, President before had not even tried, but it took a president to get it done.
The Obama campaign is formulating a formal response to that contention from Senator Clinton. It was Lyndon Johnson, not Dr. Martin Luther King, who was the real driver behind the civil rights movement. But campaigns being what they are, they're dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Generally speaking, Bill Burton, the campaign spokesman, said Clinton has the process precisely wrong. First there was a movement, then there was legislation. And without the courage of Dr. King, there would have been no movement, thus no legislation to bring civil rights to America. Britt?
Not that big an issue here, Major, perhaps, but how do you think this back and forth between Obama and Clinton on Dr. King will play out in future primaries?
Well, certainly the Obama campaign believes it will be a very big issue in South Carolina. After we leave New Hampshire, Britt, we go to the Nevada caucuses on the 19th. At the end of the month, the South Carolina primary, where within the Democratic likely turnout, about 50% of those will be African Americans. They have been, up till now, split between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. Largely, the Obama campaign believes any sense at all expressed by Senator Clinton, even at the margins, denigrating the role that Dr. King played in the civil rights movement, will probably work to their benefit and to Hillary's detriment. Britt?
Major, thank you.